I give you the future.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Hope you're all having a good day so far. Other than me waking up late, I'm doing pretty good myself. Kind of excited to get back into F125 because, granted, I'm no longer over driver for my team, but I'm still enjoying it quite a bit. Definitely drives better. Definitely feels better than F124. Still sure that's partially placebo effect, but it doesn't feel like I'm driving a boat now. Okay, let's get rambling here. Back into things. Should be just ready to go right into the next race. Hopefully I don't have any coder issues today like I did the other day. Generating. Doing good. I don't have any points for training yet. It's nice once I do get those. That's still being researched. Developed, I mean. Quite in progress. Fortunately, all of it will be done by the time. I already checked that. My activity. Let's right into.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
I'm working on it. Being slow. Oh, this is a sprint week. I forgot. qualifying is soft only, so that's fun. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, what do I have to do for all three of them? One of these weeks I'll drive as her, but I'll drive as him again today. Appearance has not grown just yet. So it's gonna be dry the entire time with a bit of overcast on race day. %5 wear on the car. That's good. I'm kind of afraid what I have for my programs for this, because I swear to racetrack track optimization. Okay, so not too bad. I'll do the acclimatization first.
Hello and welcome to Free Practice 1 from Shanghai.
Glad I don't have any mediums for practice. Oh well. That turn feels a lot better. Fast sector chain front. Oh, crazy. So at least I got the first two down immediately. I definitely need to fix that because I know that was not the race mode. How am I going to do that again? There we go, better. One moment, got happens. nervous about the racing. Like, did I get that? Yes, I did. And I got hit the 470 again. Okay, at least I hit the 8. That's good. That should be enough for all that. And indeed it was. I have to do all 3 of these because it's front week. Maybe it's a good thing I let myself have the hard tires. Okay. That was a weird bit of steering there. I don't know what happened. Alright, Max, you do realize this is practice, right? How's my speed only 5th? practice on practice, and that was one hell of a pass. This thing. I don't know, that wind buffeting kind of worries me every time. Losing it in the curl there, I don't know why. Unfortunately, I'm not going to hit the speed trap one. Do this one, and if I have a chance to try to get the speed trap one, I'll do that again.
Okay, on this test I want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
There's part of my problem is my tires are wearing the hell out pretty fast. If there's a clean lap I need to do, I think I can do that. Pouring speed I'm not sure about.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on. Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
She gave me a session time warning, so let's see how much of this we can actually do. Oh, I got one shot at this. Damn it. I don't have enough time to even try again, so. It's a shame I didn't get that last one, but.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Now time for the sprint. I got 8 of the 9 boosts, so that sucks. At least I got the 8 of the 9, not like one of them. Get the bright side of that. Okay, so now it's changed slightly. It's cloudy for sprint and qualifying, and partly cloudy for race. Okay. That'll make things more interesting. Huh?
Well, here we go again. Welcome back to Shanghai. Welcome back to qualifying in China. And this is a technical, tricky track. Whoever takes pole is going to deserve it.
Let's nail this, shall we? I already screwed up the corner, so. go. Seriously, what is that buffeting sound?
Fantastic, you've got pole
That
position.
sudden burst of speed kind of worries me.
Well, that concludes sprint qualifying. So much action still to come this weekend.
That's pretty good. Did the sprint race? That's going to be a little bit overcast. Could be good. And I qualified, what, 4th or 5th? Get some good points today, I feel. Load again.
So it is all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? We're here in the Yangtze River Delta today, home of the 16 corners that make up the Shanghai International Circuit. 54% of this 3.3-mile lap is taken at full throttle, and we'll be getting up to speeds of around 200 miles per hour with DRS assistance down the back straight before the cars break into the tight hairpin at turn 14. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Lucas Blakely put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, Cali Meyer, and Piastri. Well, we welcome you to the broadcast. It's going to be some race today. First of all, introductions. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Anthony Davidson. So, a sprint...
I didn't hit anything.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
It began now. Ferraris are fighting each other.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
The only thing that concerns me, my tires are already at 10%. The way his cars are running more easily. So far, so good race-wise. I keep stepping my toe off the tarmac into the grass, but I have this feeling that until I get this car built up, my teammates will not gonna crash the podium. Oh, she's doing good. I mean, think about it. It's medium or decent or mid-range car being given to good AI and doing fifth. Be fourth if I won, you know? the cliff is coming for the tires. Luckily, we're almost done with the sprint.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Yeah, even with the better steering, that complex is a little tricky. Design flaw of the car, or am I just so bad at driving my left front just gets destroyed?
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
That's a good start.
Well, that concludes all of the sprint action. We are so well set up for an incredible weekend of qualifying and the Grand Prix still to come. We'll see you next time.
When did Helen slap down to 4th? We keep track on.
Well, here we go again.
I should not have done that, but I was going way too deep in that.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Like I need to work on the arrow on my with that part where I wasn't driving looked. She qualified 12, so not 2. I don't think she can make up some spots. Now comes the fun part. That's going to mostly cloudy, so we should be good. 14 left. Both? Surprise me with this. Okay.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lucas Blakely starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Hamilton, Lando Norris, and Piastri, Antonelli, Alonso,
Why do I get this vibe
Ocon,
someone got a penalty?
and Carlos Sainz. Verstappen, Mayer, Alex Albon, Bortoletto, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Pierre Gasly, and Isaac Hadjar.
I guess not.
Stroll, Behrman, Colapinto, and Liam Lawson. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Shakes. Alongside me, a real authority on all things motor racing.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Hello, dude. This is where I'm going to get worried. This first couple of forward. Yeah, I think my next research slot's going to be chassis because not quite 4%, but turning after braking, I can feel the thing pop.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Actually, turning in general where I can feel this. Well, vibration I'm feeling using the braking or air, I don't know.
Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it. Okay, copy that.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I want. Them tires be roasting, you know.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Sounds like a plan. I'm seeing a little weird spot on the right front here.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
apparently track limits isn't a problem.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Oh, that's interesting. I just got bit.
Right, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
Race strategy cannot just set up a fuel load. Actually, no, we on the hards have mediums available. Firm race strategy, once you advance, race on already selected.
Like deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on.
Red flag wave just as Leclerc passed me in the pits. That's the only reason I can see myself being second.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
First red flag I've ever had, so that's nice. I think red flags were finally introduced in this one.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Like DRS is going to do me any good. Okay, now I realize why on that one straightaway I think I keep seeing that cars behind me. I'm seeing the backs of the turn boards here. So far, we're putting it back together, so that's good. A little bit of an unorthodox line there, but
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 17.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Time last lap, 1:47.1. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Leclerc is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. All right, 6 laps to go now.
5 laps down now. I'm disappointed I'll probably never fully know what the hell happened to bring out the red flag.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 17.6 seconds.
That buffeting low-speed corner kind of works. The arm is a little bit better than the boss one. I don't know. I'm driving this a little harder than I need to, but okay, now the wear is starting to get a little bit higher than I want. Oh, good, she's top 5. That's a plus. Got 2 seconds Piastri. I'd say, but one of the big commercials in the fantasy season is Ferrari is 2-3 right now, leading the Constructors' Championship.
In first position, front of the pack. Leclerc behind. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, so we're leading up.
Whoops. Exactly what I was afraid I was going to do.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 32.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Time last lap, 1:45.8.
Yeah, I'll let that bad bit there stay this time. I'd probably pitch for cars right now and still win. I'm not going to. I don't want to risk it. Final lap. Let's do this.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 37.0 seconds. They're on old mediums, and the time last lap, 1:47.3.
That was kind of daring on my part to actually try to do comms there, but... Hey there, Mary. How are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying things. That's not going too bad. Almost done with this race right now. think after this race I might want to tweak the AI again. There we go. And of course, Bird probably did something. I don't know exactly what it was, but let's let the celebration
And
play
that's
out.
2
this
wins in a
weekend.
row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
I could still screw this up somehow.
I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of the race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers
unfortunately,
here.
I'm not-
They've worked
probably
hard
never
to
going
make
to
it up
find
there,
out what
and
the
it's great
red
to see
flag
them
was
make their
about.
way out onto the podium.
And it almost screwed me over because I just got out of the pits.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Where did my teammate land? He's also 5th in the sprint. That's 7th over. Oh, 1 point behind. Not bad. So, yeah, I think we were 3 points behind going in. Now we're only 1 point behind. That's good. Before I head on to the next race, I need to take a break. The fan ranking went up. That's good. Forget where we race in the Japan. Suzuka would be fun. Hopefully, unlike last time I don't crash out in the rain. Trophy. Our title sponsors significantly strengthened. After recent discussions, we have secured a more favorable partnership. As a result, we've gained new benefits. Title sponsor area for more performance. Still mid-pack, which is good. Level of recognition among respect and interest. Work, excitement, and sure. Let's make more opportunity. Don't have a training point. Damn. Research. Development. I'd say arrow or something. Rear floor on the chassis. Wants me to do the Monica. So be. Structure monocoque is all weight advance, sacrifices strength. Yeah, next race is Japan. Do this one. Vision of the rear floor and trip provides more symmetrical weight distribution. Maybe it's weight distribution. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I get owner experience. This. That. I think I'm okay. I got one day remaining in that. Days until I can. 3 more days before I can give them both. Now, before I continue on this, I'm gonna quick break, leave y'all with some music. And I'll be back in just a moment. And we are back. I don't know why that took it forever and a day, but it did. I'm gonna actually on the window. That'll do it. Interesting. Activity. I can only do 2 depart. Damn it. Powertrain and arrows one's working them up. Don't want to do any of the blitz. Let's skip all of them. That should do it.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
When you only have a single part developed, you need to decide which of your drivers gets it. Think carefully. Who can make best use of it to maximize our weekend performance? But also consider how each of your drivers might feel about the decision. If you have enough parts for both cars, don't worry. We'll fit them to both cars automatically. We'll only ask you to make the call when there's actually a decision to make.
I'll give it to her. I mean, I'm gonna wait 2 days to do that.
You've earned a training point. Performing your duties as an owner will earn you more training points that can be used to purchase training courses like these here, helping you to develop your skills and become a more effective leader.
I'll actually have
When
to
you
look into
purchase
these.
one, you'll then need to schedule time in the activities screen to attend the course and gain the benefit from it. There are 3 different areas of training that you can pursue, and where you choose to focus your efforts will determine what kind of leader you are, represented by your specialization. Why don't we spend that training point now, and then go to schedule the course?
Mentality. Tracking on time. Support. Improvement. I'll start by focusing on personnel a little bit. Where is Oats? Can't do it until next. Damn it. There we go. Chassis development. Alright. Okay. I'll take the risk and actually. It's. Change that so I'm gonna that.
Our talks with this driver are advanced enough to justify an informal chat. This will help us understand more about what the driver expects from our team and, what kind of contract they want. If you don't want to take this meeting yet, we can delay it and pick it up later from the driver's area of personnel.
Let's delay it for now. Now I have increased time to film facility improvements by 10%. Not bad.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Unfortunately, keep hitting the damn delay. Oh wait, I got messages. Play. Tire allocation. Balanced. Definitely keep him racing. It's been a while since I've done this. Hopefully it doesn't rain this year. Let it rain. Cloudy rain, not a wet rain. Thank God. What I gotta do for people? Racetrack. Pack. Qualify. Okay. Yes.
Konnichiwa and welcome to a track loved by the drivers and fans alike. A place where so many champions have been crowned. Let's get practice started then here in Japan.
Press. Qualifying pace is the only really deal with. A little bit off there. Got a major pitch. I have to restart the session because it's glitched. I've had that happen in F124 on stream. Run on. What was it? 20 second 3 fast lap. We lap fast after 3 is what I mean. I was doing wonderful. There we go. about getting the 495. I can get that extra one with FP3 quickly. What do you race strat this time? That would have been funny if that was when it's strong. I'm sure y'all could see the wheels in my head like, oh crap, that's Aston Martin. Mean sector. Speed trap and racing line next. For that racing line, the speed trap I didn't get. That was interesting. About just a bit of speed there. I'm gonna get speed trapped this time around. There we go. Alright. I'm choking it. Test complete. See where she ends up first practice. $17? Ugh. Only P1.
And if today's practice session is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
To the qualifying pace. I swear the
Qualifying pace program available in free practice sessions. Challenge.
I was trying to restart the session, you a-hole. I wasn't trying to... Let's try this again. It's corn speed, racing line now, okay. My DRS brake.
Okay, there's a fault with the DRS. You will not be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out for now.
Well, I did turn fault on, so this is on me.
Your DRS is unavailable. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix. Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Let's see if I get the racing line on this one. Bloody Munzer. Along the racing line, I'll be happy.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Hopefully that did it. Oh, I'm going to be annoyed. Probably right at the beginning. I'm not going to try it again.
What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Yes, she's finding trouble, Brad, but sandbagging it, I don't know. Not in control of her. I'm controlling this guy. There we go. Session. Plus, the quality of this. Right into it. Oh no, you don't, Cheryl. Like a woken up Red Bull. Even when it's accurate weather on, it looks like it's going to rain.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Actually, that's going to be closer than it normally was, or has normally been.
With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event.
Oh.
We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Good. Hamilton got 9. This ought to be a good race. Behind me, of course. Come on, Mark, who do you think I am?
We come to you today live from the Mai Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen so many title deciders through the years, some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season.
Kind of quiet, but whatever.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lucas Blakely put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Mayer, Nico Hulkenberg, and Alonso, Piastri, Tsunoda, Hamilton, and Esteban Ocon, Stroll, Antonelli, Lando Norris, and Behrman, Sainz, Russell, Alex Albon, and Isaac Hadjar, Bortoletto, Gasly, Colapinto, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
This ought to be a little more interesting. I think I'm going to have actually.
Welcome to the commentary box.
competition
I'm
stuff.
Alex Jakes. Delighted to say joining us for this intriguing race is Anthony Davidson. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Let's go for this. I was stopping at a couple batches today. Hey, why did we have a yellow? Who went off? So, I don't know. I'm gonna not let that happen. Bit of a hang up there. One good thing. That's one thing to call it, I guess. Like the car bomb out, I couldn't actually turn, get off of it.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
So far I'm getting my wish because the player is only 2 seconds behind. So far, we're doing good. And now we're back to 5 seconds.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Great pitch. Next time I do this, I'm gonna have to pick it up a little more.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Understood. Copy that.
After a race in a row, they've tried to give me this quote unquote better strategy, and it's actually worse than the one I already picked.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Time last lap, 1:42.3. Okay, we're boxing with this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Indeed.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.9 seconds.
they're actually wearing evenly this time, so I don't know. Teammates falling back, damn it.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
So now I'm behind my teammates. Okay.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
That was a bit of a janky race one, I will admit.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Sorry, Williams. Sorry, Yuki.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
I don't know how clean that really was, but I'll take it.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
So far, it's a pretty good return drive. Come on, Esteban. Pass reading didn't see me coming.
And Callie's coming in for a stop.
Now I'm at 5th. Got 5 seconds to Lando. None of them to pay, I can guarantee. That didn't feel good.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Good job, Fernando and Lewis. My teammate isn't in the podium position yet.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, gap ahead, 4.7 seconds.
Oh. Balls. Can't pass him on the track. I'm just trying to keep my eye on the positions while I try to race at the same time. I just hope my teammates in the points. That's all I hope. Oh, that accident added some drama.
Okay, so we're...
Whoops.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 26.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Time last lap, 1:39.4.
Wish I hadn't done that where I did the first time, but I better start this lap.
leading the pack. That's P1. Leclerc is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 27.7 seconds.
I feel like she's still top 10.
Tyre condition still looking good.
That's not because I got 2 more laps to go on these. Guys, it just made me feel like I'm falling further behind now that I cranked the difficulty up. Yeah, I don't know if it's steering, my controller, or the tire's starting to fade.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 31.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. And the time last lap, 1 minute 40.0.
Luckily, the race is almost over. It's not going to help the Constructors Championship that much. I was able to better do that corn this time. There we go, 3 in a row. This sounds like a driver today. Okay.
And they're just starting to make it look easy out there. Now a hat-trick of wins. They're out there ahead. They've got the momentum on their side. And it's for the others now to try and up their game to stop that energy that they have.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
What the standings were.
Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
They did 8th. Not too bad. They're 7th. Now we're back to being 5. This is going to be a nice tight fight this year. Okay. I didn't realize Arndt was technically an actual. Oh. And bonus did I get? Title sponsor loyalty plus 2%. Facility improvements 5%. What's good feeling? It's you can get positive race results, even more so in the car's current performance. So, cracking to see this team. Nice.
Hey, boss, have you got a moment to look at something?
What's personnel want? Many recruitment firms approach us with the opportunity to enhance our corporate hiring effort. Attract top talent, but it will require some investment. Always.
Good job out there, boss. I don't know if you realize, but we recently hit a big milestone. You can learn more about that in the accolades menu if you like. Here's to the next one.
Constructor points. Almost. Where's the accolade? those nailed down. Nice, nice. Wants me to do the horse health position. Gets a weight reduction, or redistribution. And wheel rim cut. Weight rear wheels, that's reducing overall drag profile. Might help with what I'm experiencing. There we go. And I highly doubt I have time for any activities. Let's go ahead and do our talk with...
Here you can review the progress of negotiations with a specific driver. This is a summary of the current status. Over time, we in the personnel department will progress talks with this driver. The more progress we make, the more we'll find out about both their expectations of our team and of the kind of contract they'd consider. At key points of this process, face-to-face meetings with the driver are critical to unlock further insights and to build a rapport with them. Ultimately, this will allow us to negotiate better terms if we decide to move to contract. For now, the contract window is closed, so let's just focus on doing the groundwork to sound out some likely candidates.
Driver's expectation. Make some progress with Lucas. Get down an opportunity with the face-to-face. Learn what their expectations are. Those contract terms, but our team satisfies those expectations. For time, we can for them to relax those expectations. Learn if the contract term more favorable to them. Probably easily re-sign without hurry yet. So far, not too bad. I'll get the fan rating up by the end of the... Yeah, there's really nobody I'd be wanting to poach. I guarantee everybody's too happy with their current team. Having Schumacher center would be nice. I'll go for that. Everyone seems really happy at the moment. Work on corporate hiring.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development.
I don't have
Let's
the
get that
slots.
performance on the car.
And signing new secondary sponsors. Roadmap. I'm way off. One that takes us to a I pick up my trophy. So I never got that trophy first time around because finished 14. Gonna finish the stream bout here. Cash in my XP. See what I get for that. Find somebody to trade into. Hopefully this time I can find somebody. Mode. That is it for the racing today. Hope you all enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed doing it. And I think I just crashed the game. Wow. I'm a person to rate into. Let's see. No gobs and grims. I need to rate into somebody today. I think I'll rate in Chinese Hawk. Not rated them in a while. But they're playing the X68000 version of Dracula. Or not Dracula, Castlevania. That ought to be fun. I will have my schedule up on Saturday, as usual. I had some ideas of what I want to do. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. Until then, you all have yourselves a great day. Enjoy Chalk. Great day.